bright. Too bright. Let's turn that down some. There we go. That looks better. That looks a lot better. Stop rolling now. Alright guys, remember this car? Kind of missed it a little bit. Haven't seen it in a while, have we? Well, fortunately, it's not technically mine anymore. I know it's been a long time since we've done this. This is going to kind of be the finale for this car. I don't know if it'll ever come back. It is going to stay in the family. But I ultimately sold it to my parents. My mom kind of needed a new daily driver, and so she really liked this car. We decided, I gave her a really good deal on it. But we still got a little bit of work to finish on it. One of the biggest things is that wheel hub on the right-hand side was going out. It was making a lot of noise. You constantly heard it when you're driving down the road. I already got that replaced. That's done. That was super easy. Now I'm kind of doing something a little bit hard. The ball joint here kind of got destroyed during the drift event. And so when you brake, it kind of constantly goes back and forth. And you literally can see the wheel moving when you're braking and then accelerating, braking, accelerating. So you need to replace that. Then I'm going to throw the bumper on. I got a new grille for it. I got both the headlights working properly. It's all guccio. Unfortunately, battery's dead, so she doesn't run. We gotta wait till we get another battery for that. But it's not going to stop me. I'm at least going to knock out the wheel, not wheel bearing, but the ball joint today on the lower knuckle. It's not going to be super easy. I've at least got the tools already rented. Should be able to knock it out, hopefully fairly quickly. Already got the new ball joint, so let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? First, gotta get tunes. Can't work without tunes. Alright guys, real quick, I just got a quick update for you guys. I think the memory card ran out right as I got this done. I had to spray some PB Blaster. You see all that on the floor there. That's essentially what worked it loose to get the ball joint out. It was kind of a pain, but once I put the BB Blaster on there and then cranked it down a little bit more with the impact gun, it finally let loose and popped out. So now I'm just loosening it up. I had to try and figure out what I need to do to get the other one pressed in, because basically now we just got to do the opposite. Instead of pushing it out, we're going to push it in. So I got to make sure, I got to figure out the best way to do that with the different fittings and everything we have. And then once that's in, it should be pretty easy from there. It basically just slides back into the lower control arm there, and it's fairly simple. So we're going to go back to B is for build style. Love you, Chris. Not hating. We're going to go back to the time lapse. That way you guys can see the progression on that. I'll give you guys an update as soon as I'm done with that. Alright guys, so quick update. I just got the ball joint done. It is in there. I got the castle nut on there. We're all good to go there. So she's all tight. We should be good to go. I actually ended up having to go buy another ball joint. Here's the first one I tried to install. You can see the boot I totally ripped apart and destroyed. I ended up using just barely the sleeving that I had originally used. It wasn't this one. Let's see if I can find it. I don't remember where I put it. But the sleeving that I had used when I tried to press it back into the knuckle was like the same size, and what ended up happening was it slipped past the edge here, and this got crooked inside the sleeve, and it was a pain to get out. I mean, I easily just spent the last like 40 minutes just getting this out. Then I had to go run and pick up another one because I didn't want to reuse this one since it was already so torn. So that's about 50 bucks trashed down the drain. So this one's done though. I'm gonna go ahead and reassemble everything, get the wheel and all that back on. Then we are good to go ahead and start working on the bumper. Here she is. The G35 is finally done. The whole front bumper is on. The front grille is on. It's looking fan-freaking-tastic. I can tell you guys, I'm definitely gonna miss this car a little bit. It looks really, really good now. This is actually almost exactly what I envisioned whenever I ordered all these parts for this car and kind of wanted to do the front end just like this. I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. Honestly, I didn't even spend a whole lot of time getting it perfectly fit. I mostly just bolted it all right in for the most part. I mean, it's like spot on. You know, there's a couple areas right here. I don't actually have the bracket that goes from this fender to this bumper, so you know, there is little things like that that still will probably need to be done and ordered. But for the most part, I was able to get it all bolted in. The bumper is nice and sturdy. It's on the whole car. And the grill looks really good. I drilled some slots in the bumper so that way the bottom slots for the grill were able just to pop right in. Now I zip tied the top of the grill, and it's looking great. Honestly, there's really not much else that needs to be done. I'm gonna try and throw another battery in the car because the battery that's currently in it has completely died out. And then I'm gonna try and see if I can drive it around and test out the new ball joint, make sure there's nothing else that needs to be done. But other than that, it should be mostly done. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry the G35 build didn't become as big and as great as we thought it would be. We still have some other ideas in the future, but we kind of got in over our heads on our projects, and we wanted to make room, and we're trying to make sure we knock out our main projects first before we sit there and get any more. We want to make sure to keep the content going with this channel, and we want to make sure that our series that we start actually finish, and that we plan to do what we intend to do. So again, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to stay tuned for more. If you guys have any questions, concerns, feel free to comment down below or even email us. Sean and my email are both down in the comments below. I mean, description below. So feel free just to reach out to us directly. We will also be doing maybe a new build coming soon. I don't want to drop too much information, but we might have another one. Speaking of trying not to have too many builds, but we're starting to get caught up. Next, we'll be seeing Susan. I'm going to be putting new brake pads, new rotors on Susan, getting her ready for BMT. We got BMT next weekend. We're going to have awesome videos for that. Sean and I are meeting up this weekend, and we're going to decide the exact content that we're going to be producing for BMT this weekend. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Spread the word, like our Facebook page and our Instagram. All of it will be below. If you're interested in the camera and audio and everything that we use to make our videos, we'll have it in the description below as well with direct links so that way you guys can purchase it. Thanks again, and peace.